I want to try an experiment. And this is because I've heard people say, we want to see what you do in a day. We want to see how your life is in a day. We want to see how interesting your life is. Again, I don't really know why people are so interested, but let's just try something. Let's just try to do, for the rest of the month, I'm going to do a video every day and just talking about what I did in that day. And we'll see just how interesting it actually is to the people who have requested that. Now, I'm sure the people who have requested that are not watching anymore. This was quite a while ago. I heard people say that. I mean, I have heard it recently as well. Heard people say, you know, you need to have a vlog channel where you just document your daily life. I'm like, that's what this one is. Ugh. So let's try that. Let's see how interesting things actually are and see how much interested people actually are. Okay? Because that's the most interesting thing. The interesting thing to me is if you're interested in what I'm doing here. Because honestly, for me personally, I don't really care what someone does. I don't really care how someone's life is. I don't really care about someone's personal life whatsoever unless I know them. Unless they're a friend, unless they're a family member, stuff like that. I don't care about random people online. I don't watch people online to know who they are and what their obstacles are in life and things along those lines. It is nice to know if I'm helping someone out, but I don't care. I don't care. So, we're going to try that. We're going to see how that goes. We're going to see just how interesting things actually are, okay? And then, by the end of this, you can determine if you want to continue to have it such as that, because I could, you know, my whole thing is that I don't really have, you know, the time that I dedicate to make these videos. Mostly because it takes time to sit down here and record something. Then I gotta put it on my computer. I have to edit it and render it and upload it and wait for all that nonsense, okay? That takes time when I could be doing something that's actually, you know, more productive. Because time is money, you know? So when I'm focused on something that's going to have a greater turnout cost-wise, as opposed to something that's not going to do something such as, you know, make these videos here, I'm going to focus more on something that is more cost efficient and more value for the amount of work that I'm putting in. So that's why, okay? So I guess just as a brief, let's just begin a little bit here. Let's just do a little test when I'm actually starting now, okay? So today was a very busy day for me. I woke up pretty early because there was an event that I had to go to, and I was helping take a lot of the stuff from the store over to the event and setting things up and all of the the stuff there. Oh my gosh, there was so much stuff. Not gonna say the specific for this particular thing, but there's a lot of items, heavy items that I had to set up, so it was very exhausting. And I was out from 9 to 3:30, I think, when I finally got home. So it was a busy day. So about, I want to say about 12:30 is when actually, it was at 12:30 when I stopped doing the setting up and helping with the event. And then I went with a friend and we explored the area and then we went out to eat. So I was exhausted after that. I really was. So then after that, you know, what have I done since? So what I've done since has actually been working on website project here. I've been getting, I had to convert over some of the, and let me tell you, this is what you're going to be hearing a lot of. So if you don't like web development, oh, well, yeah. So I had to convert over some of the old formatting of the website to the new blocks that I have created on WordPress. So I have done that, and all of those have been converted over. And then I'm also working on a new set with different information of the video games, working on a video game website where I have putting in a developer and publisher and release date and platforms that it's on, and then displaying that. That is now it's done, but the data needs to be entered. So that'll be tomorrow, the data entry. And speaking of video games, I mean, I'm watching a game. I watch a lot of gameplay videos. That is the biggest thing that I watch. So what I'm watching now actually is, I don't know if you can, I can't really even turn this around. It's Nintendo Capri Sun, Ocarina of Time, Rando, Key Sanity, Skull Sanity, Part 7. So I've watched a few of those. Sometimes I will just have it play in the background, and I'll also watch it while I'm eating. So that's one of the things that I watch, and he's one of my favorite gamers on there. If you want to know other games that I play, I do have a gaming channel. You can see what my favorite gamers there that I watch and the games that I play. So yes, you can check that out. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much been my day so far. So going forward, you know, probably not gonna record. I'm gonna record a video every day, yes, but I'll probably do it a different way. I may do some live streams some days and just while I'm working on something, or I may do it while I'm working on something. I may just record it with the YouTube app. I think you can record it with the YouTube app. I hope you can, because I don't want to spend the time recording it, transferring it to my computer, putting it in my editing software, rendering it. I mean, this is going to take a half hour for, you know, a 7-minute video here, okay? So, yeah, so I'm probably not going to mess with the thumbnails. You're just going to see thumbnails of me, like, okay, you're just going to see thumbnails like that, and probably no text in it, unless I can add it with the YouTube app really quickly. I don't know. I've never used it, but I'm going to try it out, and I'll see just how. Let's see, shall we? Let's all be on this experiment together. Let's see how interesting it actually is. Not just for me, because I don't really care if it's interesting, because it's not something I would watch personally. I don't care about, you know, as I've said, I don't care about people online and in their personal life. But how interested you are, the viewer. You've requested it before, and here it is. So, because you've requested it, I sure hope that you tune in for it and you see what's going on and you continuously come back and watch, okay? Because you've asked for it, so here it is. Okay, so you all take care. I will catch you tomorrow, September 16th, tomorrow. Or it may already be September 16th. Or you can be watching this years later. Who knows? I'm going to end it now. I'm done. So, see you all later. You all take care.